right, well, hi everyone, I'm Jamie Austin. I'm the Director of Exhibitions and Public Programming here at CCA, and welcome to the opening celebration of the Electrify exhibition, and we're kicking this all off with an artist talk by Rowan. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Electrify. It's the 16th exhibition presented by the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts in Washington, D.C. as part of the BSA Emerging Young Artists Program, which is a Gene Kennedy Smith Arts and Disability Program. And we're happy to be hosting the exhibition here at the Hubble Street Galleries. They shipped it all here to us, and I think there's 7 more locations for this exhibition after, and it features work by students from all around the nation, and hopefully you'll have time to wander through if you haven't already. But we're here to celebrate Rowan, who's been studying furniture design here at CCA, and he created the teardrop cabinet, which is just around this little wall in our main lobby area, and I'm sure he'd be happy to show anyone it directly. And Rowan was also part of a team who received a $25,000 Impact Award from CCA's Center for Impact, and is currently working on that project at the Hatch Workshop in Stockton, California. So we're excited to have Rowan here to talk more about his work in this exhibition and the other things he's working on. And then after, we'll start the reception, and we do have food and drinks available. So we hope you stick around. We're open until 7:30 tonight. I'll kick it over to Rowan. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Rowan Dioya. I am a senior at California College of the Arts, studying furniture design. First of all, thank you everybody for coming. Donald, Russell, my parents, Vicky, Tony, and everybody from the Hatch team and the furniture department, obviously. So yeah, I'm just going to go through a little slideshow of my portfolio and just kind of show you some of my work and just kind of go from there. So this is my most recent piece. This is called Angular. It's 55 feet of stainless steel, and all welded together and hand-shaped by me, grinded. It's black walnut, CNC'd on the CNC machine that we have at our spot in Stockton. And then it's black patina with like a super nice stainless steel finish on it. This is one of my favorite pieces. This was my first piece I ever made at CCA. This was for an intro to woodworking, or intro to furniture, really. It was the intro class. Stainless steel, black walnut tabletop, which I actually replaced. I didn't know what I was doing before. It was like a crazy black, it was crazy purple heart with bloodwood with like metal inlays, and there was a whole bunch of resin in it, and it was like kind of referring to a tree. So I scrapped all that, replaced it with the more modern look. This was for the metal class at CCA. This is the sailboat lamp. It's a geometric shaped black walnut base at the bottom with stainless steel sailboat, like kind of like a sailboat shape. I'm sure you guys can see that. And then there was LEDs inlaid with acrylic inside. It was really fun. I love that. This was the first chair that I made. It's all hand-shaped, crazy joinery. This was in Russell's class. That was awesome. And then it's like 40 feet of woven black backpack material, nylon. I think it's 2-inch width. That's awesome as well. This was a really fun project. This was the sad chair project, and Barbara taught it. You had to basically go out, you had to find a piece of furniture on the street, and you had to kind of dismantle it, turn it into something new. This was originally a chair that I found in West Oakland, and I just cut it. It was rusted and smelled like piss. It was disgusting. So I just took it all apart, and then I was thinking what I could do with it, and I just kind of welded up the frame, and then all this wood was random wood that was in the back lot, which was donated from, I forgot. Oh, this one. Yes, exactly. So this was all hand shaped, and this kind of symbolizes my love and hate towards wood and metal, with the heartbreak kind of in the middle of it. Interesting enough. But it's all recycled material, all found. and donated. And here is the famous teardrop cabinet. So yeah, I created the teardrop cabinet to hold a collection of small wonders from the natural world, modern day take on a cabinet of curiosities. The 7 drawers that spiral upwards from the bottom of the piece each hold a sample of water from 7 different sources. So I'm from Santa Barbara, California. I love surfing, I love snowboarding, I love the rain, everything about it. So I'm really connected through water. 7 is my favorite number. So I figured, I was like, okay, so the thing in the class, you have to have a collection of something personal. So I love water. So they're not in the cabinet now, but I went to like Mammoth Lakes, Lake Tahoe, the beach in Santa Barbara. It was 7 different bodies of water. I collected them in a little test tube, which goes inside each cabinet, or cabinet drawer. This is exciting. When I was at the John F. Kennedy Center a year and a half ago, they had like a huge reception at the Capitol Hill, which was really cool. Like there was a whole bunch of very important senates and very important people there, which taking pictures and it was talking to the people. It was very exciting. It was really awesome. This is a collaboration piece between me and Malachi. This is called the Action Dragon. You pull it, and the arms, they move when you pull it, and then the wings move back and forth. That was like really fun piece to make. This was just a little simple, classic plane. It's black walnut and mahogany, and it was all hand shaped. I don't like, when I'm designing things, I don't draw. I'm really bad at drawing, so I kind of go in and I just like make a little model out of cardboard or a little piece of wood or something. And I kind of just go with the shape and the natural movement of it. So this is kind of my take at a little toy plane, which was really fun. Same thing here. Just like a little off-road camper type toy. Just really fun to make. This was for drawing for furniture. Dylan Gould taught that 3 years ago. You had to, whatever you drew for your final, you had to make a pool toy. So I made a train. It's like 7 different types of wood and then live edge top on the top of it. Yeah, it's really fun. My niece, my 7-year-old niece, I gave it to her for her 4th birthday, and she still plays with it. This was a really fun project. I had the opportunity to make a skateboard with one of my father's next door neighbors at his office. He shapes skateboards and does custom furniture. I think when I was 16, I got to do it with him, and it was probably one of the better experiences of making something. Is you can ride it, you can interact with it, and you can go very fast. I love going very fast. So that was really fun. It was all hand shaped, angle grinder, sander on the bandsaw, the glue up. And you'd never think there would be math with a skateboard, but you have to calculate exactly how the spread goes, and then how it's going to lean and turn. And I'm dyslexic. So math is not my strong suit whatsoever. It's the opposite. So that was, honestly, the math of this was the most complicated part. Growing up, I climbed over every chair, table, branch, or bench, tree, roof, or fence I came across. I practically lived outside. I've always been hooked on making shapes ever since. I strive to translate the natural shapes found outdoors into simple toys and usable furniture. I love using different materials, exploring their uses, gluing stuff up, gluing stuff together, and coming up with something that's very satisfying and unique. I wish it was that easy. I like to think my work brings a sense of play and joy that hanging out with young kids has taught me. That quote at the very end, I was a part of, it's called Wilderness Youth Project in Santa Barbara. I started it when I didn't start it. It's an after-school program. You basically go outside and you learn how to start a fire with sticks. You learn how to survive with a knife. It's phenomenal program. I did that for 7 years, and then I came back and I volunteered with the Chickadees, is what they call it. It's like a group of 3 to 5-year-olds, and I did over 1,000 hours with them, and that's it's really joyful. Yeah, that's kind of it for the slideshow. I wanted to pop up to what I'm doing now, which is Hatch Workshop, and all my colleagues and starters of Hatch Workshop are here. We have a 35,000 square foot warehouse in Stockton, California, which is about an hour and 20-minute drive from here. And we're basically, so a 35,000 square foot warehouse with a 3-story hotel attached to it. There's like a live-work aspect of it, and it's all, we've been there a year and a half. It was a crazy construction site with just storage and piles of wood and metal, and it was insane. Actually, we got the email from Donald, and because me and Malachi, we wanted to start something when we graduate, but you can't really do that in San Francisco just with the pay. It's insanely expensive. So yeah, we went up there and we did a presentation for this developing company called 10 Space, and we moved in a week later, which was insane. It's $150,000 worth of woodworking tools that were donated from San Joaquin School District. So we plan on doing community workshops, and here's the whole residence part. So you can get a room, you can get full access to all the machines, and you get a studio and a spot in our 7,500 foot gallery space to represent yourself, all for $800 a month, which is unheard of, definitely in the Bay Area. It's $800 to rent your own studio. Yeah.